Welcome back to the MLS Review Show. There was one game to play on Sunday when the Union traveled north to battle the Revolution. New England were planted firmly at the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but a victory against Philadelphia would go a long way in turning their fortunes around. After their midweek matchup with Manchester, the Revs starters were confident they could compete with anybody. Philadelphia had become a mainstay at the top of the East. With several attacking threats and a solid backline, the Union would expect to take 3 precious road points from a slumping Revolution. Could Philly stay atop the table, or would New England provide the upset? Brad Feldman and Jay Heaps had the Sunday night battle.
We are underway. The Revs with the ball. Wide left to Benny Feilhaber. It's Philadelphia on the attack. Matt going at Soares to the outside. Centers. Daniel back across the face of goal and pounded home by Ruiz.
Watch this. This is a flick on from Carlos Ruiz. Ball goes to Justin Mapp, and this is why Justin Mapp is so dangerous. He's on the left side, should be the right side with the right foot, puts it in, and Daniel lays it back, and Carlos Ruiz just roofs it. What a ball in. Great layoff back, and Carlos Ruiz does what he does best.
Delivery from Nakazawa to the back post, headed centrally, and it's 2-0 Philadelphia. Again, the Revolution defense undone.
Excellent ball delivered in behind, and this is Letou laying it back across, and look at Valdez all by himself, almost a mirror image of the same goal. The ball comes back across, and Valdez is able to knock it in as the ball bounces in.
Barnes, another one of the big targets in there. Left-footed curler over the head of Barnes. McCarthy volleys, just missed the target. Revs get the ball back. Alston on the deck. Good one-touch passing again from the Revs. Boggs to the back post. McCarthy lets it drop. Tierney drives it off of the woodwork.
You can see they're playing with a little bit of more passion out there, and this comes across. Steve McCarthy gets nudged a little bit. Opportunistic from Tierney, and that's off the corner of the frame. Good position. Wow, he laced it.
Nakazawa bringing Williams into the attack. Short for Ruiz on the turn, left too much of it out there, and then Ruiz takes a hit, does the tuck and roll. Lekic is going to, and now we could have more fireworks because Feilhaber just got in Ruiz's face and he's not exiting gracefully. He looked like he got a piece of the midsection. We don't know how much. He went for the leg. Let's see.
Stepped on his toe first. Did he follow through? It was a step on the toe and then he followed through.
Well, he makes a meal of it, but he also got fouled. It's, you can see why Feilhaber's enraged. Knocked down now by Dan. Make that Valdez. Backheel flick. Very nice. Letou, one-on-one with the keeper. Saved. Still alive. Cleared off the line by Alston after Michael Farfan put it on the open goal with Reese pulled out of his net.
Great heel from Valdez, creates a space. And watch Matt Reese make the save here. Hits him right in the body, big time. And that's where the offside was, you see there.
Gets bumped by a former fellow Wake Forest Demon Deacon, Pat Phelan. Mwanga slips it for Williams. Will he get his goal here in front of his fans? Yes. Shane Williams comes back to Boston and makes it 3.
So here, take a look. He built this up, and a good ball in time perfectly by Danny Mwanga. And here comes Williams. Good finish. Toe ball to the back post. Matt Reese can't do anything about it. Just a nice little toe ball. You can see a toe ball as it bends and dips. And Shane Williams gets his first goal in front of the home crowd.
There's the final whistle, Jay. The Revs now winless in 9, mired in last place. Philly jumps back into first place, and they put a hurting on the Revs here in Foxborough.
The East continues to trade leaders, but Philadelphia changed the landscape with a win, while New York had to settle for the tie. The Crew are keeping it tight at the top, while Chicago and New England will need to see drastic changes if they want to compete. Toronto made staggering personnel moves, but we'll have to wait until next week to see if they pay off. Out of league action this week, LA kept their top spot, but Seattle pulled within 1 on their red-hot run to the top. Portland, San Jose, and Chivas didn't do much to join the playoff crowd, but with Colorado and Dallas dropping points, they're still in the hunt. The Golden Boot didn't see any movement this week, but with Chris Wondolowski constantly knocking on the door and Thierry Henry getting behind defenses, it's only a matter of time before the goalkeeper heroics run out. The national television schedule starts on Wednesday with a Canadian doubleheader. Toronto debut their DPs against FC Dallas at 8 p.m. Eastern. Then catch Vancouver traveling to San Jose at 10:30. Both games are on TSN in Canada. Saturday, the Red Bulls host Dallas at 6 p.m. on Galavision. In other action around the league, DC take on New England and LA host Columbus on Wednesday. Saturday sees Sporting return home against Toronto, Salt Lake battling with San Jose, and Chivas face off against Houston. The world's best are also on display as the World Football Challenge takes over ESPN. Vancouver hosts Manchester City on Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. Also on ESPN2, Manchester United square off with Chicago Saturday at 5 p.m. The Union look to topple La Liga giants Real Madrid at 9 on ESPN Deportes. Then on Sunday, the Galaxy look for victory over Manchester City. That's at 4 p.m. on ESPN. That's all for Week 18 of the MLS Review Show. As we push for the playoffs, remember to visit MLSsoccer.com for full coverage of all the news in Major League Soccer.